Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video is actually going to be a collective haul. I went to a couple different stores, including Morphe, Ulta, and Sephora. First things I'm going to show you actually aren't as crazy. I just want to get them out of the way. I actually went into CVS. The first two things aren't anything crazy. It's actually just these two essence brushes. They are very affordable and they're actually very nice and soft. I would use these day to day. However, the main reason I actually purchased these is to actually keep in my bag now. Sometimes I like to carry one or two brushes with me when I go, just to make sure that I'm able to touch it if I blend it, if I touch it on accident, to help fix whatever I do, because I'm a mess. And these are very nice, so it would do the job very well. They're $1.99 each. Since they're so affordable, I wouldn't cry if I lost one or if I kind of bent the bristles or anything. Got the short blender brush and the smoky eyes brush. The last two things I got from the pharmacy, actually these two highlighters. They're actually both from Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild highlighters. I think they're phenomenal, and a lot of people do now know about it because of like Jeffree Star and Nick tutorials. I feel like some people blur the lines of like products, saying like it's really great, like for the price tag, you know, like, oh, like saying I'm surprised I even got like a slightly decent highlighter for like $5, you know. These aren't $5, they're like $6, almost $7. I really want to know the tea. Like, is it good because it's just a great product and you would be willing to pay a little more for it, or is it good because you're like, wow, I'm surprised I even got that kind of quality out of like a cheap product, you know? Honestly, Wet n Wild highlighters compete with a lot of higher end highlights, and I consider them to be one of my favorite brands for highlighters in general, as well as other brands that are higher end. I got these shades I'm So Lit, which is like this baby kind of gold shade, and it's so beautiful. I am someone who is very pale in complexion. Like, this is me being my darkest. Let that sink in. So it's very hard for me to use colored highlighters because a lot of times it leaves like a weird, like it looks like I have eyeshadow fall out there that I forgot to take off, you know? It's just like a streak of color. These are light enough for my skin tone. And the other one I got is in You Glow Girl, and it's like a baby pink. Next, I want to get into Morphe. So there's a Morphe store in Fresno, California. If you're not aware, Jeffree Star went there quite some time ago to do like the opening and everything. It's a bit far from us. It's almost like 2-hour drive. I got a couple things. I didn't get anything crazy. First, I'm going to show you guys the brushes. I only got 5 brushes. I have 1 or 2 already. I don't have a lot of Morphe brushes. I'm gonna start off with this one because this is the one that I'm honestly so excited for. I don't know if you can see it, but it is like the smallest little baby fan brush, the Morphe M131. By the way, I'm just gonna say this handle is so thin I could snap it like a toothpick, honestly, because that's how thin and tiny this brush is. It was like $3, I believe, so it's really affordable, like pretty dense. Like when you go this way, it doesn't like flap over. That is literally the sharpest and like thinnest brush. The next one I got is the M514. This is their detail round blender brush. So this brush is a little bit more flat, but it's still very fluffy, and the bristles are really soft. The next one I got is the M503. What the hell is it? This is the Pro Firming Blending Fluff Brush. That is the literally Morphe. Fix that name. That is not a good name for this brush. Very similar to the last one in the fact that it is a little bit flatter. It's not as just a traditional fluffy brush. So this one is a little bit more dense, I would say. The next one I got is the M456. Now this is their mini firm blending brush. It's very similar to the M514. It is very similar, as you can see. It's just a little bit, just a tad shorter, just a little bit shorter. The last brush I got from Morphe is this brush. Now this is actually a face brush. This is the R31. This is, they don't have like a name. They don't say like what it is. I got this specific brush for when I do highlighters that I feel like are probably a little more of a tricky formula to pick up, like the ColourPop highlighters, where it's a little more creamy. So even though it's very pigmented, it's kind of different to pick it up with a fluffy brush. This brush is very flat and is a little more dense, but it's still very soft and fluffy to help you blend the highlighter into your skin. I thought of getting this brush because the next problem I show you, I was like, this would work really great with that formula. Now let me show you what I'm very excited about. This. Now, I already have 5 Jeffree Star highlighters, and I'm glad to say that I now have 6. This is the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in Snow Globe. The back of this box has something very funny. I'm not going to read it out loud to you. I'm pretty sure you guys are able to read every little detail. His boxes feel like velvet. It's like so soft. It reminds me of like the NARS packaging on the blushes and stuff. How it's like that velvety feeling. It's like that. It's very soft. It has a little crown on the bottom. It's very cute. He really goes all out with this stuff. And if you are not aware, his brand is vegan and cruelty free. His makeup is just bulletproof. Honestly, everything from his is phenomenal. Look at this. This is literally so beautiful. And I also want to say this, I appreciate this packaging so much more than the normal Skin Frost because this is actually a magnet. So if I push up, it actually, I don't have to grab it from that specific spot. I can just grab it anywhere and open it. And the reason why I like that is because I'm someone who gets their nails done. And I'm always afraid that when I'm trying to pop this up, a little clicker, that I'm going to scrape the product, because I've done that many times, as I'm sure a lot of people have done as well. But since it's a magnet, it is so much easier to open. Thank you. The pan, it has his Jeffree Star Cosmetics logo and a whole bunch of little stars. This isn't giving it justice of how beautiful that this actually is. Like, look at that. Even that is completely stunning. But when this is swatched, okay, I just need to pop this on a little bit. I'm not gonna say it's less intense because it's definitely not, but it's completely different in the sense that it doesn't have such a harsh base to it. It's a lot more focused on the glimmery part. Ice Cold was my favorite highlighter of all time, but I can safely say that this actually took the throne. I'm just saying. So the next store I popped into really quick was actually Target. I got 3 of these. Now I'm just gonna say, I was gonna actually order these online, but then I went into Target. If you haven't seen these, you know how some people like to use the tape on the outer edge of their eye to kind of make a sharp wing to their eyeshadow or help them with eyeliner? This is replacing that. And I've always been kind of grossed out by the idea of putting tape on my face because I feel like it's just that adhesive. I don't know, I don't trust it, but these are actually meant for that. They come with 40 strips in each pack, but in all reality it's 20 uses because you use obviously 2, like 1 per each eye. Since I have very small eyes, I can actually probably just get away with cutting these in half because like the space between here, this is not gonna need this whole thing here to go to my hairline. I don't need that. So each pack is only $2. The next thing I got was actually this. I was actually looking for an eyelash applicator like this where it's like long and flat. This was $3.99 and it's like heavy metal and even has like a little combed thing towards the end. And then the last thing, which is what I actually went in there for, is this. Now I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how it is. This is the Pixie Skin Treats, which is their skincare line that they have. This is their hydrating milky serum. Now I am someone who is combination skin, but I tend to get products more for my drier side. My oily side doesn't really appear too much, and if it is, I can tame it down with products I already have. But I feel like I'm always trying to find something to help with my drier side of my skin. And I'm not gonna lie, like Pixie is not a cheap brand. This was $24, so like it's only 30 milliliters of product. One of the things I'm willing to invest in my life is skincare, and I feel like everybody should invest a little more into their skincare. You only have one skin, and like once you get to a certain level of damage, you can't really repair it. But this has rosehip oil and vitamin C, so it's gonna be very nourishing. And it says to only apply about 2 to 3 drops onto cleansed skin, AM and PM. That's another thing I was looking for, because I feel like a lot of times products are aimed either for nighttime or daytime, not both. But it is cruelty free if you were curious. The rosehip oil is supposed to be a moisturizing superfood. The vitamin C is for antioxidants to fight free radicals, and the rose flower extract is for youth enhancing. No one believes me that I'm almost 19. They all think I'm 12. It's fine, but you know, why not look like I'm 5? When you get it in the box, it comes like this, so you actually have to take this cap off. Just know there is a little plastic. I am not a fan of any floral scents. I really steer far from it, especially rose scented things. This does smell like roses, but I am willing to deal with the scent as long as I feel like it's really doing some benefits for my skin. So now moving on to Ulta. I only got a couple things from here. The first thing I got is this. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray. It's the newest one they just dropped, which is the Aloe, Sage, and Orange Blossom. I got this in the smallest bottle because I didn't know how I'm gonna feel about it. It was only $5, I believe. It's only 2 fluid ounces, but it's gonna be enough for me to really see if I want to buy this in a bigger size, because I don't want to end up getting the biggest size bottle, which is pretty big, and end up not liking it. What it's supposed to do is supposed to make your skin dewy and supple and create a smooth complexion on your skin. Please give me that. The next thing I got was actually the last thing I got when I was leaving the store. I was literally about to check out and my mom pointed it to me and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'll get that next time. And my mom was like, just get it now because you have literally so many glitters. I have a drawer filled with glitters. So this is the NYX Professional little makeup brush in 36, I believe, has the numbers on it. Duo-ended silicone tipped sponge. And it's supposed to help you apply glitters to your eyes. It has a wider paddle and then a tinier little pointed tip. The silicone applicator is 12 bucks. The next three things I got are all lip glosses. Now I'm gonna show you the one from Morphe I got first because my Ulta has a large Morphe section. I don't know how many stores have it in store, but mine does. It's a Morphe lip gloss in Boho, which is a very nude color. Well, I needed everyday nude gloss because the one that I normally used for like every day was a one from ColourPop, and I don't even know the name. I hate the top. Like, I don't like this weird point thing. I don't know. I don't like that about them, but I guess it's because they're trying to be edgy. Actually is a very flat double-sided paddle brush rather than a traditional like doe foot applicator. So this is the color. This is 8 bucks. So I got 2 shades. These are the ultra glossy line, but these are both shimmery ones. I got is Atagro, which is this white shimmer, but it has like a pinky purple pearlescent look to it. And the next one I got is the shade Pew, which is very similar to that one, but it's this like orange gold, and it's so beautiful. And they smell like a really sweet vanilla cupcake. So the next place I went is to a store called, I got a couple of glitters from them. I actually got 6, but 3 of them I actually bought for my brother's girlfriend, and I don't have them with me, but they have so many. I got these 3. I'm gonna show you this one first. This is a like purpley brown. This glitter is a purple with like greeny blue iridescent flakes. It has some stars in there. The bottom you can't really see the stars, but trust me, they're in there somewhere. And then the last one I got is this one, which is a chunky, just blue. These are insanely pigmented, and I swatched it in store because I just wanted to see like the quality of it. I only bought 2. They were 6 bucks each. Crescent Moon Shock. Oh my god. And then the other one that I got is a more coppery shade, which is in Blinding Heat. Like, look at those. Oh my goodness. Final store I went into is Sephora. I got my mom the soft glam palette from Anastasia, so obviously that's not with me because I gave that to her already. And I'm gonna show you a highlighter that I got. I got one for me, one for my mom, and one for my brother Steven. So the highlighter I was talking about actually is this. I can't wait. This is the Fenty highlighter, which is their Diamond Bomb in the shade How Many Carats. This is completely different from her Kilowatt highlighters, which is more of a traditional highlight in the sense that has a base color and then the shimmer. This Diamond Bomb like line is kind of similar to how the Jeffree Star isn't focused on the base color but more focused on the glimmer part. Stop it. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna waste that. Guys. Oh my god, look at my nose. I did buy literally 3 of those highlighters. Like, no joke. Yeah, I spent a pretty penny today. That is so beautiful. Rihanna should probably make more from this Diamond Bomb line, because imagine this in like a gold or like a champagne or rose color. Like, but just focus on the glimmer portion. That would be so beautiful. Oh my goodness. The next thing I got was the Anastasia loose highlighters. They came out with 3 shades. This is in the shade Snowflake. It's a glittery cap, but it's not like, you don't feel it, it's not rough. And that literally looks like snow in it. Look at that. Different from the Fenty in the sense that this is a lot more like a glitter, and this is more like a wet sheen. Anastasia highlighter is $25. I ended up going back in and getting more stuff because who needs to save their money, right? Like I said, skincare is something you should invest in, but my eyes are very, very dry, especially this outer corner and the inner part. So I ended up getting this, and I'm gonna say she was $70. $70. It is a pretty price tag, but this is the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. I don't like waiting for things to soak in my skin, and another problem I have with skincare a lot of times is I don't want it to be on my skin and I touch it and I'm like, oh, it feels so soft, but it's not my skin that soft, it's just the layer of product on top. I want to feel like it's actually like getting into my skin and penetrating it and making it smooth and hydrated and actually benefiting me rather than just sitting on top. This felt so lovely on my hands. So okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet, and now it's with me. It does come with a little spatula to get the product out, and here is the component. This product can be used AM and PM, just like the Pixie serum. That is something that I guys mentioned. I want to be able to use this multiple times. I don't want to be just being able to use it at night if I feel like my eyes are dry in the morning. The next thing I got was actually the first thing I got when I went back again. That was the second thing I bought. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, Jeffree Star talked about this, or Tati, someone did. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Laneige, I don't know. This is a lip sleeping mask. They have two different scents. I got the vanilla. I tried a little bit of it, and I can tell this is gonna be another thing. Just like the Mirror Eye Cream, I'm gonna be obsessed with it. This makes me feel so extra and bougie. It comes with like a little, like clear little bag thing, and you open it up and it has this tiny little silicone applicator. It's only 20 bucks, and I know some people are gonna be like, 20 bucks for a lip balm? This is so nice. Like right away, it makes your lips feel so like buttery soft and like plump. And I like having my skincare be like a me time, and I know that even just having this little extra little spatula with it, I'm gonna be like, right before I go to bed and be all excited. And then the last thing I got in this haul, first a beauty ultra repair cream. This was 12 bucks. It says to help hydrate dry and parched skin. I loved how they called it parched. I was like, yes, I have parched skin. Do it. Help me. It has no parabens, harsh chemicals, or colorants. Like underneath my chin and my jaw right here, it gets very dry for no reason. I applied this onto a very small amount. I applied it and it feels so soft. It doesn't feel hard and scaly. It feels so nourished. Definitely impressed me like a lot. Well, that is all for this video. There was a lot of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. Let me know if you guys would like to see more hauls in the future, or if you don't, let me know what you would like to see in my channel in the comments down below. And while you're down there, you might as well just hit that beautiful subscribe button and become part of this family. On that note, I'll see you guys next time on my channel, and until then, adios!